Okay, I made an update on the Node Toggle drum rack loop device. So just to introduce it to everyone who's not familiar with it, you can actually use this device to loop stuff in a drum rack. So it works like this. You have the node inputs and you can decide which node should react to, and you can set a velocity range where it should react to. So if you want it to react to, you can set it to 1 to 127. So every time you're putting in a node, it will react. But if you want a threshold, maybe you're using a drum pad or something and you don't want like false triggering, you can set this range up higher here. So you will have threshold only when the velocity of this node is over this value, it will be triggered. Okay, so let me just quickly show you how this works. For example, with my computer keyboard here. So I can just play a C1 and I will loop the first loop in here inside the drum rack. That's the second one, so I can play them together. So let me just quickly show you. So you see that you will get a status bar here. So if a note is being played or if a loop is being played, you toggle this on and you will get a red sign here. So and when you want to switch the loop off, you have to press the same note again, or to put in the same note again. This would work with a push or with any MIDI, external MIDI hardware which is sending MIDI notes. So this device gives you a monitor, so you see which note is coming in and which velocity is being sent in as well. So if I put the velocity up on my computer keyboard, you can see the velocity changes here. And an update of this device is that all the other nodes which aren't affected here will be sent through as well. So it got a normal MIDI through function built in. So as soon as you put this value up to a value which is sent, it will block this value and only on this. So this will be only used for this chain here and not being sent through as on the same time simultaneously. So let me just quickly show you how you can put in a loop. You just drag and drop something in your drum rack. You need to set this loop to classic so that you are able to loop it. You need to switch off the snap function, and you need to put the attack down to 0 if you want the loop to start straight away. Put the decay down as well, and put the release down as well if you want the loop to stop straight away. So this is how this would work now. Let me just quickly trigger this loop. Okay, I'm in the wrong octave here. And maybe you want to warp this so it will stay in time, and maybe you want to change how fast it's played. Okay, so one more thing, you can change the volume of the loops you're playing here by your incoming velocity, so by your playing velocity, by your inputting velocity. So I could switch this to node velocity, so the velocity I'm creating, I'm sending in, is being used for the volume of the loops. For this you need to do something with the loops, so let us take the last one we just used here, which is on the D#1. So in the controls you have this velocity to volume percentage. So if I put this up to 100%, the velocity is controlled, the volume of this loop is controlled completely by my velocity to 100%. So if I now put this to note on the D#1, the volume will change related to the velocity I'm playing. So let me quickly show you how this works. So I'm sending in a velocity of 40 now. If I put this higher or even higher, the volume of the loop will be played by the velocity I'm sending in with the note. Okay, have fun with this device. There's a link in the video description. You can get it for free. Of course, you can always donate me a few bucks, and stay tuned.